Welcome to the Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 4. So, where we last left off, Reen was captured. Place kind of started falling apart or something. And we need to see who's still standing. No save data exists, gotta pull the trophy data. Game supports autosaving, I don't know what that means exactly. So I don't know if there's anything I need to do here. Yeah, I think that's fine. So we're gonna stick to normal. And I mentioned this at the end of the Cold Steel 3 video. You get some Sepith and a Attack 2 quartz if you have the Cold Steel 1 data. They ported it to PS4, I think, and then if you're playing it on Switch, you might be able to get it. I don't know, I'm not going for them. Cold Steel 2 gives you the exact same bonuses, except instead of the Attack quartz, it's an Action quartz. And the Cold Steel 3 bonus is U materials. So we'll go ahead and pull those in. Nothing. Nothing. Bingo! And then the clear data, we'll go ahead and pull. I only have the one. This is like half an hour ago. So we get our stat items. Since I was below level 65, we get the lowest tier stuff. They reward you for playing through the game multiple times, gain over to 75. And then, since my academy rank was awesome, we get 2 spirit incenses and a dragon incense. And since I was a best instructor ever, we get the champion medallion, which is like a grail locket. And then you have to get a certain point before it all starts, because we started in media res, from what I've been told. August 1st. It was July when everything ended, if you don't remember, like July 18th. The remote town of Alster.
After 2 weeks of confusion and panic, a sense of quiet has finally settled over Heimdall. This somber air comes after the funeral of Prince Olivert, a service unattended by his father, Emperor Ugent, who remains in a coma. Furthermore, the Imperial Diet announced after an emergency session yesterday that the National Mobilization Law would be enacted immediately. The unanimously approved measure was put forth in response to a string of terrorist attacks masterminded by the Republic of Calvard. All Imperial subjects are required to offer their full cooperation at the government's request. With the new law in effect, the government has imposed rationing, instated a draft, and started requisitioning supplies for the army.
I don't understand what's happening. Looks like something major's occurred. His Majesty being attacked like that and then Prince Olivert passing away. That lightning strike 6 months ago must have been a sign. Dear Adios, please guide our Prince's spirit in the afterlife. This draft thing that they're talking about, does that mean us too? I've seen many of these conscription programs in my day ever since I was young. Kai, what's going to happen? I don't know, Telia, but we'll be okay. I'm sure of it. As long as we have the bracers and those people from Thor's. Is Sandy okay? I heard that the school is under lockdown because of the attack on His Majesty. We haven't heard from her yet. I would have never let her go if I knew this was going to happen. There you are. Mayor Madam, what happened? You look like you ran all the way here. Well, an emergency notice from the provincial government just arrived. It says we're due to start receiving draft cards from next week on. Males aged 19 to 45 will be targeted. Wait just 1 minute. So sudden. It's too sudden. This is it, everyone. The war with Calvert is unfolding now before our very eyes. We're also being asked to provide surplus goods to make any other contributions we can. We'll be able to strike back at the ones who carried out these attacks on His Majesty and Prince Olivert, the pride of Ulster. We must do whatever we can. Do you not agree? I do see what you mean, but... It's true, to the people of Ulster, Prince Olivert was one of our greatest sources of pride. We can't let this gutless act of terrorism against him and His Majesty stand. Given the circumstances, it'll be an honor to be drafted. If we don't rise to the occasion, then we don't deserve to be sons of Erebonia. But we need to cooperate wherever we can, it seems. Hold on, everyone. What in the world is happening? What's with everyone all of a sudden? Old man Bowe, Yarnak, and even you, Gasco? Kai. It's okay, Tilia, it's okay. Things are starting to get a little complicated. Why don't we head back home, okay? Okay. That black wind. It's outside the building. Seems like it's blowing in from the basin. Ortis, the port city. Utah, aren't those? Yeah, they don't look like they're from the Provincial Army, though. Why would there be soldiers in the Imperial Army rather than the Provincial Army? It's just like the Civil War a few years back. Could this mean we're really on the cusp of war? Looks like the Unified Region's army is joining the war against Calvert. The naval fortress has been vacated too. Its personnel have been absorbed by the Imperial Army Division. War with Calvert. All I've heard are rumors. Makes me wonder what the new candidate to succeed the Cayenne household is planning. Looks like it's the family of Count Florold who are temporarily managing Ortis at the moment. What's that? What? Looks like someone's coming from over by the station. That's pretty shocking to see him here.
If it isn't Heimdall's very own Imperial Governor, Karl Regnitz, though he's temporarily left his beloved capital to take office as interim supervisor here in Ortis.
Meaning that the Empire has finally started to move in earnest. A conscription office has just opened here. It's only a matter of time before draft cards start going out. No one can afford to be careless here. We Thor's graduates least of all.
Indeed. What's more, with the inscrutable darkness enshrouding Heimdall, we are unable to confirm the safety of Ferris and the others. And though the Viceland army has mobilized, it would be quite unreasonable to expect them to handle everything by themselves. It seems we will need to find some allies and take action as well.
Yes, including those who embody the spirit of the Horned Lion. Class 7, my dear gardening friend included.
Leaves. Oh my goddess, are they really conscripting civilians now? Yeah, Pop's got his notification just yesterday. There's a big conscription office that's being set up right over in Grenville. War with Calvert is nothing short of a foolish endeavor. If His Majesty were conscious, there's no way he would allow this. I can't believe that Ash would shoot the Emperor. That scheming bastard, was he a Calvert spy all along? Doesn't say anything definite about it in the Imperial Chronicle. We haven't heard a thing from the branch campus since everything started happening. I've tried asking the authorities, but I haven't gotten a response so far. I haven't been able to get through to Mr. Celestin either. Damn it, I hope they're okay. I guess Sister Rosine still isn't back. Yeah, and we don't know where any of the branch campus students are. I wonder just what happened at the Capitol 2 weeks ago. Huh? Barking? Wait, is that? Could it be Zeit? No, it's Cerberus. Huh? Jingo?
Hey! Long time no see! How you been holding up?
Did they get a different voice actress for her? Because she sounds a little different. Don't just act like nothing's wrong. When did you get back? You were supposed to be in Heimdall.
Yeah, it's been a rough ride for sure. I just got back last night. Me and this one have been packing things up.
You're packing up? Does that mean you're going to leave Jingo?
Yep, sure am. Things are looking pretty bad. Oh, right. I got a message from Rosine for you. Told me to tell you she wouldn't be back for a while and said she was sorry.
But no. What does she mean by that? Gina, Frankie, everyone, listen. What is it? What happened? We just got a message from Heimdall Central Station. A special train car belonging to Thor's military academy is coming here on the cargo line. For real?
Oh, faster than I expected. Guess Meek's info was spot on. I better scram before she spots me.
That noise. It's the Durflinger's horn. So they are okay, thank goodness. I'll have to go get the cafeteria ready. I'm sure they must be hungry. The Arc Royale. The Prince's private train. Wait, the train, it's red. What the heck's going on? Makarov and Mary.
So this is the branch campus. But Instructor Makarov, why were we sent here so suddenly?
Who knows? But I guess we're gonna have to take part in this messed up curriculum.
Makarov is Min's uncle, if you don't remember.
I never thought we'd come back here under these circumstances.
He should need no introduction.
Wow, this place is pretty nice.
Or her. The tattoo's a giveaway.
I hear that one professor guy built some kind of training facility here too, yeah? Maybe while Princey Boy's off doing his duty, I'll have myself a little fun.
She is a playable character in this game, I believe. Most of the characters from previous games are playable in here. And I mean like from Sky and even the Crossbell games. Let me see. Shirley. I'm not seeing her name in the list. Maybe she's not. "39 playable characters." You get Sharon back. No Shara. Vancouver Street.
Holding such a huge military parade like this is definitely suspicious, especially considering how they put everything together so quickly. I'm worried about Class 7, but I've got my own mission as a soldier of the Empire. If I want to protect this country, and Bridget, I shouldn't be hesitating.
Don't really remember Bridget myself.
Vivi disappeared without a trace. I haven't heard a thing about Class 7. Norton's been acting weird too. I should probably get out of Heimdall for a while.
Awesome. Yeah, but something seems weird. Everyone's faces look so scary. At this rate, I might get drafted soon too. Just wish we knew if Toa was safe. Dear? There you are. Toa is not a playable character, it says. Oh, are you two? You must be Patiri and Fiona. That's us. Nice to meet you. Fiona is Elliot's sister, the old people are Toa's parents who you haven't gathered, and Patiri was Ash's friend, I think? Pleasure to meet you. I'm sorry for getting in touch so abruptly. No, I understand. We've all been having trouble contacting our loved ones after all. Let's go someplace quiet and talk. Alright. What's that useless nerd Machias off doing at a time like this? Okay, she's Machias' friend, not Ash's. General Van Dyke.
It goes without saying, but a harsh, bitter struggle lies ahead of this nation. We find ourselves faced with a war, the like of which Erebonia has never seen.
That's the Pantic rule, if I remember.
But we will prove triumphant. We will bring to bear the finest strategies and the full might of the Imperial Army. And with the Rhineford Group's cooperation, we now possess the greatest military force Zemuria has ever seen. I give you my word that this conflict will be over within the year.
I come before you all today to announce the War Council's decision. We will punish the Republic of Calvard for their crimes and subjugate them under the might of the Empire.
The hour will be upon us soon. We will begin the greatest military operation in Erebonian history. Operation Jormungand.
Jormungand, the mythical serpent that swallows the world. It's a fitting name. Way too fitting, if you ask me.
If she is there, I don't know why she's not playable.
This is Silverstreak. Yona, do you read me?
We're actually going to war, huh? No way, like, seriously? Rufus is dreamy and all, but he's kind of scary, too. You scared too, Kape? Don't worry, our heroes will keep us safe. Wait, heroes? Who are they again? This is so totally messed up. You said it. Why should we have to join this dumb war? It's gonna be bad for business, that's for sure. Though business is probably the least of our worries now. Unbelievable. And not 2 minutes after I get back from the capital either. Jingo's probably got things covered on her end, but looks like I'll have to settle things with the rest myself. Oh, no word from Yuna, huh? Mom's been asking around, but nothing yet. I wonder if she's okay. Is she ever coming home? Hey, it'll be alright. Your sister never lets anything get her down. Wherever she is, I'm sure she's doing fine. So, do you think Oscar and the others will come back from the capital soon? Like tomorrow? Maybe. Judging from the last message we got from them, it sounded like they were on their way. They're probably just held up with all the soldiers running around. Does anyone know what's going on with Yuna? I tried to contact her, but... Excuse me. Hey, don't you live in our neighborhood? Yeah, you're the Haywards, right? Hello, it's nice to see you again. Was there something you wanted to tell us? Well, it's like this. So if you're coming in from Sky but you haven't played the Crossbell games, the Hayworths are not Reen, but Renee. Fox girl, what's her name? Ren. That's her parents, and the boy is her little brother. Ryu, Henri, Ken, Nana. Colin. About time you showed up. Hope you're still okay, Randy. Hate to admit it, but this war does sound like a good business opportunity. We're really going to put on a show without Ilya or Theodore? Risha's not going to be available for a while either. We should talk about this once Sully gets back from the hospital.
Hey guys! Sorry I'm late!
Is Risha playable, I wonder? Doesn't look like it. I can't remember the blue-haired girl's name. Aren't you the reporter, and aren't you one of Ilya's friends?
Hi there. Good to see you again.
And they kind of introduced her, and then that's Lloyd's sister-in-law to the right. The girl is the one that Ilya kind of took in, the street urchin girl.
We joined up with Sully along the way. It's a long story.
Sully is her name. You don't say. Sully, what's going on?
Well, Ilya's going to be moved from St. Ursula. They're sending her to Armorica for physical therapy.
She was injured in Azure, I believe. And that's Archon CL, her acting, dancing troupe, whatever you want to call them. What?
Oh, things are getting worse by the minute. What's gonna happen to my home?
That's the Hayway, the Triad group.
Mr. Shin.
In all likelihood, the Republic will fall to the Empire.
That's Cal.
Sal, how can you...
The World Serpent is slithering ever closer. You should leave this place and go to Remiferia for your own safety. I've already cleared it with the Elder.
No, there's no way I'm leaving Ellie behind.
Shin is the heir, so he's gonna take over at one time.
We're Hayaway, aren't we? There must be something we can do.
Pardon me.
Hey there, Mr. White Orchid Dragon. Guess I'm calling a bit late, huh?
That's the guy from the Imperial Army's Intelligence Division.
Oh, it's quite all right, Scarecrow. Now, what's this about? The business we discussed before? Or perhaps the other matter?
Nah, the other thing's already being handled. Don't worry about it. I'm calling about our little business arrangement. I want to get everything settled before the Governor General gets back.
Very well. Let's discuss the terms.
I don't know how his name is pronounced, if it's supposed to be Cow or Sao.
So, you still haven't been able to find Tio?
That's below Geofront X, that's her hacker buddy. Don't remember his name either.
Sorry, nothing yet, I'm afraid. None of my contacts have any clues either. But don't worry, I'm going to extend my search outside Heimdall. Give me some more time and I'm sure I'll turn something up.
Who said I was worried? I'm sure Randolph's with her after all.
Randy needs no introduction.
But then again, the debaucherous prince got himself blown up over there, so I guess anything can happen.
Olivert needs no introduction either.
No! Sorry. Forget I said that. I mean, don't lose hope?
Cat's in the microphone.
Thanks. Like I mentioned before, Governor General Rufus is currently in Heimdall.
That's Shara he's talking to if you haven't figured it out.
We might not get another chance like this. Help those kids make the most of it.
Yono, that's the guy's name.
Well, duh. You don't need to tell me twice. Aww. Man, what a train wreck of a call.
I don't know how to deal with stuff like that. Anyway, so she's that idiot prince's girlfriend, huh? Complete opposite of him, but I guess they're a good match. Or they were. It's them!
Yona, we're almost at the destination.
That's Lloyd.
You better be ready to back us up.
Who do you think I am?
Shara, take this. If anything should happen to me, you can use it to contact the others.
Estelle, Joshua, and Ren, it's all up to you now.
And that's our cue to our prologue, Nightfall. I don't know if you guys can hear the purring or not. Lloyd and Estelle. That's Ren, Kia, and Ellie. Joshua.
Oh, we managed to make it this far. Onward and upward.
Estelle's the pigtail girl. All these characters except for Kia are playable.
But seriously, we really appreciate your guys' help, given everything that's going on right now.
Especially you, Lloyd. You're still on the wanted list, aren't you?
Yeah, but Arios, Risha, and Noel caused enough of a distraction to take some of the heat off my back.
We're glad to help. But we're the ones who should be thanking you. It's encouraging to have you here with us.
I still can't believe you brought the little girl with you.
I missed you too, Ren! She's just as overwhelmingly adorable as ever! Hey, Kia, can I give you a little squeeze? Please?
Not if I give you one first. Squeeze!
Oh, I'm being crushed by cuteness, obliterated by adorableness!
You're shameless, you know that?
Estelle, please control yourself. Don't forget that we're here to gather intel on what happened in Heimdall.
Right. First we couldn't get a hold of Tita, and now it seems like the whole continent is headed for war. And then Olivier and Toval.
Yeah. We owed Prince Olivert a lot. He was always going out of his way to help us.
I still can't believe it. We haven't been able to reach Tio, Randy, or Yuna either.
Hey, Ren.
You found out something important during those orbital network tests in Liberl, right?
Yes, it was during the wireless connection trials we were running. The project was a collaboration among Liberl's CCF, the Epstein Foundation's Crossbell branch, and Erebonia's Reinford Company. 2 weeks ago, a significant volume of data was uploaded from Heimdall. It's probably heavily encrypted, but I'm sure it holds some clues as to what happened there. I traced the data transfer, and it was sent to the core terminal of this tower.
The thaumaturgical sector. It was created as part of the ritual for the Azure Zero project, right?
Right. After the annexation, though, the Governor General had it sealed off.
Probably because the only ones who can operate it are the alchemists of the Croix family. But somehow, it seems like someone's using it now.
Well, we can figure that out later. Right now, we gotta focus on what we came here for. We need to find out what happened in Heimdall that day, and what they're planning now.
Whatever it is, it must have something to do with what's going on behind the scenes in Erebonia. We can't even start putting together a plan to help until we have a clear picture of what that is.
We're counting on you, Estelle. You as well, Joshua and Ren.
Yeah, we'll be counting on you too.
We're gonna do our best!
Maybe I'll finally get to have some real fun here.
Joint operation unlocked. So I think these are... Okay, so it's the left side of the path for high speed. So we do have Ren as a character, so let's go over their moves real quick. We still have Rising Sun, we have Brave Smash. This, I think, is the exact same as what Yuna will use. This one restores 1 BP. I believe this used to knock you out once it ran its course. And then, powerful rotating attack. This is basically Estelle's Cyclone, if I remember correctly. You have Raging Hammer, 4 turns. It also heals you, so it's like Yuna's Sledgehammer on steroids, and probably at a much, much more expensive cost. If you notice, he uses the Tonfas just like her, which are standard Crossbell police stuff. Otherwise, here we have Aura Rain. This is like Chloe's S-Craft, S-Break, whatever you want to call them, from Sky. It's a healing type thing. You have Mirage Swan. I want to say this is like Olivir's one attack. I forget what it's called. Then you have Holy Bullet for healing purposes. It's a percent heal too, which is not too shabby. Needs to be upgraded though. We have Cross Strike. So it's instant turn, and you get to spam a lot of spells. Not really that great. We have Wheel of Time. So check this out. That's a 4S spell because we were at 3S in the last game. This is a defensive type thing. 5S. You use the centrifugal energy to rip through the battlefield. You have Hurricane. So you just spin around and smack them, I think. And then Barrage, where you jump at them and beat the crap out of them. You have Adamantine Formation, where you get a 50% damage reduction, and some CP. And Phantom Raid. So this has always been his. It's only 4S, though. It's also not very good at breaking, but this is a one-hit with a high crit rate. This is an attack all. So you have Twin Shadow Fang, Impede, Linear, Delays. This has to be extremely expensive with the changes they made in Cold Steel 3. Then you have Black Fang, creates doppelgangers, attack the enemy one-on-one. Stealths for 2 turns. There's a lot of power to it. Shadow Formation. So this is your, crud, what's Kurt's thing called? It allows you to attack more quickly and gives you a little bit of CP for your trouble. And then finally, Ren, we have the Nemesis Party. 4S, 50% chance of instant death. Dancing attack that seals foes' fate with a giant guillotine. Calamity Throw throws her scythe in a straight line, 50% chance of KO. And that's also her break move. And then you have Renity, magical, high power, linear, instant chance of KO or Nightmare, cuts to the battlefield. And then this just allows you to cast a barrage of spells. This is faster cast time while Ellie is about cheaper. So, If you don't remember who she is, she's Enforcer number 13, no 15 I think. She's the devil. Because Joshua's death, 13. That's why all of her stuff has death attached to it. Ornament-wise, let's take a quick peek. We have Brigade X, Keeper X, Defense 3, Hit 3, Attack 2, HP 2, Megalith Fall, Tira, Break 2. We have Oberon, Sophia. They actually do let us look at them. Faceless, Mind, Ixion Volt. Like, this 80 is nothing at this stage of the game. And that's really disappointing, man. Like, I don't even know. This could be a really, really bad sign, I have to see. We have the obligatory Shield 2, EP Cut 3, Cast 2, Evade 2. She actually can't evade. Estelle's got a breaking crap. Nothing surprising there. Move, break, HP, Must Crusade. Zephyr, that's kind of odd. They give him Mind 2. She has Titania and Virgo. Shining. Like, does she even get... No, that's awful. How bad is Ellie's stuff? That's not as bad. We at least have an air-striking Nemesis arrow, even though this one sucks. Golden Sphere... It was awesome in 0, if I remember correctly. By the way, check it out. You got the Triple S ones and the Bracer Guild.
Hey! Leave it to me! Fire!
My turn. Huh.
Moving out! Let's go!
Leave it to
We're
me!
sticking with Ellie. So we need to bust these.
Fire! Yeah!
Whoa.
And the cat's back. She's saying hi.
So, this is the result of the Croix family's obsession.
At a glance, it doesn't seem like it's in full operation.
Yeah. When I infiltrated this place 2 years ago, it was glowing with an eerie energy.
That's right. Back then, it was draining mana from all of Crossbell.
It might not be at full power, but it's definitely been turned on. Something's coming. Be careful, everyone.
Golems!
Believe it or not, I'm
Guess
actually
we
excited.
found a couple of the alchemist's little toys.
Ready your Arcus 2s for battle. Let's link up and destroy the targets.
Right. We should try out Brave Orders while we're at it.
Kia, stand back!
Okay, I'm still gonna help from the sidelines, though.
I'll take you on.
So what the sideline thing means, yeah, we know about the turn order thing. That's the exact same from every game to date. All of these are effectively the same. So they do not consume a turn. They'll tell you how many turns. So you can see his Raging Hammer is 3, which is still a pretty good deal. But otherwise, since Kia cannot actually take part in battle, she still has an effect here. You can see Cherubic Smile. Every hit for the next 4 turns is a guaranteed crit. Nasty, nasty, nasty. So, hammer time.
Break them! Raging Hammer!
So, you get crest by leveling up. They cost CP to perform. You get CP by dealing damage and taking damage. I'm going to use this one because it'll hit both and it's going to push them closer to breaking.
Let's do this!
Leave it to me!
We'll open... Oh, I figured they'd give us... There it is. I was going to say, let's get the tutorial out of the way. So, arts consume EP. They come from quartz and master quartz. They take time to cast unless you do them on a 0 cast turn. Enemies have various elemental weaknesses. Not always will you have the higher elements in effect. Those are the 3 on the right. The black, the gold, and silver. So real quick, they actually are in effect here. They're really weak to fire. Go figure, right? Do I have a scope for this? They mentioned that items are fairly easy to use.
Yeah!
Basically, I want her to get that free turn. The cast turn, that is. Beginner level puppet created by alchemists, lacking in intelligence but driven by a strong urge to attack. So I don't know if these were in 0 or not. Or they're not in 0, but they may have been in, wow, seriously, Estelle? They may have been in Azure, but I was excited that this could be like a new enemy type.
Take this! Hurricane!
And there's your brakes. When the enemy breaks, they automatically drop the item they are carrying. You have ranges for attacking and stuff, so they could have dropped tier bombs or reviving bombs. But while they're like this, they are sitting ducks. So let's pile on.
Hey! They're open!
I've got you! It's my turn.
0 art means no cost to your spells, and they cast instantly.
Yeah!
Moving out!
Come on, Joshua, you can't be upstaged by the guys from Crossbell.
More enemies approaching!
You can now swap members of the party. Yeah, I'll pass on
I've got this!
Swapping in Ren. Order.
Break them! Raging Hammer!
I need to actually be serious
Ready
here
to go.
I'm out of BP.
Let's do this!
Holy crap,
There!
Joshua.
Gotcha! Let's go! Huh! Take this! Hurricane!
Leave it to me.
So once again, we're going to pop the scope. So we've actually gotten one of each item from the Titania, but we're going to examine it so it's in the book. Conjured with forbidden magic, uses fractal particles to fly, appears in groups attacking with arts. Oh right, I forgot to swing the status stuff in the bottom right corner. So that's the probability of stuff getting affected. So if you notice, the poison is 0, she's flat out immune, but seal is 200. So that means if I have like a 10% chance of inflicting seal, that will double it to 20%. The mute is a 1.6 modifier, and so on. So some things are fairly easy, some things are a little
my turn!
difficult. Anyway, I need to do these link attacks to get the BP back.
Yes!
Wanted her to shoot this one because I wasn't sure if she'd one-shot it.
I've got this!
I'm a little tempted to draw this out, but...
There!
Like, I get 3 BP if I wait for Estelle's turn.
Man, you're really on top of your game.
I always am when I'm with you.
I don't know who Estelle's voice actress was, but it sounds like they did get Johnny Young Bosch back for Joshua.
Those things were pretty strong for being a bunch of walking rocks.
Right. And I'm sure we can expect even stronger foes from this point on.
Man, you two really are something.
I can certainly see why you're both in line for a promotion to A rank.
Aw, thanks. Shara and Agate can still run circles around us, though.
And compared to the Divine Blade of Wind, we're practically amateurs.
Divine Blade of Wind, that is Arios, I think.
Enough with the false modesty, you two. We know what you're capable of.
No kidding. And your skills with that scythe are no joke either, Ren.
Yeah, you're super cool. You're making me blush. To be honest, though, I feel like I've gotten pretty rusty since my days as an enforcer.
Right. You used to be with Ouroboros.
And you as well. Isn't that right, Joshua?
Yeah, back then I was known as Enforcer number 13, the Black Fae.
I was enforcer number 15, the Angel of Slaughter. It's embarrassing to think I actually used to go by that title, though.
Well, I'm just glad we're on the same side now.
I'll do my best to keep up with all of you.
Glad to have you along with us. You too, Kia. That order you used earlier was straight up amazing.
No prob. I've got your back.
According to the data Yona managed to grab, the central terminal is on the top floor of this area. That's where we'll find the intel we're looking for.
Got it. It's been 2 years since the SSS and Bracer Guild collaborated on a mission. But now, we're back in action. We've got quite a climb ahead of us, so let's get moving.
Right.
Ready, everyone?
Go, go, go! Let's begin.
So these are the different advantage types. Normal fight is walking into them, bad fights are when they get you behind. Advantage is if you can approach them from behind, double advantage is if you can stun them, and triple advantage is if you hit R2. That thing.
Whoa! This place is just enormous. How high up does the ceiling even go?
If I had to guess, maybe 100 arch?
From what I've seen of the Croix family schematics, that's exactly correct.
Oops. So, Tier All Balm. We're basically going to get consumables here because we can't take anything with us in the main game.
Just give me the word. Fire!
Give him hell!
Actually, with them moving so quickly, let's...
Break them! Raging Hammer!
Want to make sure that the one that's going to go first is here.
Let's do this!
Joshua killed one. Nope,
It's my turn!
So yeah, now I'm without BP. I'm in a pretty bad spot.
Fire! Sorry, but we need to press on. Fire!
As per usual, I'm going to try to show the fights in the first video, and then I'll start cutting them out for future ones. There it is. Hey, we can talk to Kia. 1, 2, 3, looks like we still have ways to go. Stay safe, everyone.
Right!
Finish them quick! Let's do this! Right!
My turn now! Take this! Hurricane!
Yes!
It doesn't really matter.
Won't let you! Yeah! Ready to go! It's my turn!
It's my turn.
I've got this!
Trying to destabilize it, but I'm not having any luck.
My turn now!
Ready to go! An opening!
Gotcha! Man, you're really on top of your game.
I always am when I'm with...
Yeah, we heard it last time. That's what I'm looking for.
Ready to roll!
Real quick. That's Estelle's.
Moving out! Let's go!
Leave it to me!
Ellie's.
Right!
Moving out!
Joshua's.
Right! There!
Joshua basically has the same one as Kurt, it looks like. Door's locked. Get the feeling there's something significant in here, but it looks like the door isn't working. You're better off ignoring it now. Let's keep moving. Back to exploring. So that means we're coming back here later. I don't know if Kia can still do her time shenanigans. EP charge 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Glad to see designs that I haven't seen in the other
I'll
Cold
take
Steel
you on.
games. Cannot emphasize that quite enough. So combat links, vital importance. You can do the follow-up attacks, yada yada, I've already shown you that. You can change these in battle just by holding L1. And there are different things you can do, but usually the basic one's the best in my experience.
Let's do this!
Allows you to charge up points for bigger, better stuff.
It's my turn!
That's the one that's the same as Yuna's.
It's my turn.
Get our scope on Spiral Clotho here.
Yeah.
Golem created through alchemy, analyzes the situation, uses arts with stunning, startling accuracy, can summon reinforcements.
Right! Huh! Take this! Hurricane!
It's my turn. Here I go! Take this! Ha! Now's the time!
There! I've got this! Let's do this!
Now it's their turns. Aw, man.
Don't give in!
Thanks!
Okay, did not connect. No, it did not.
Yeah.
Right! Huh! Take this! Hurricane! They're down!
Too slow! Right! They're open!
I've got you!
So Cap's at 7 now,
this.
it looks like. Won't reach.
It's my turn. Here I go! Take this!
So I'm doing this to impede him so he can't cast. It basically disrupts the charge channel,
They're off
whatever
guard.
you call it.
There!
Back off!
Sapphire is due to the delay, that means that spell gets to cast.
I've got this!
Lloyd's getting pretty mangled.
Let's do this!
Double overkill, good night.
We won! Now let's move on.
How's the situation in the world? I hear Erebonia's government is exerting more pressure. It's the worst it's ever been. They attributed Olivier's death and the attempt on the Emperor's life to the Republic of Calvard. They're haranguing the Queen to terminate diplomatic relations with Calvard every day. I thought so. I'm guessing the Empire is demanding that Liberal allows passage for their troops to march on Calvard. Exactly. The troops would enter through Hawking Gate, move south through Wolf Fort, and invade southwestern Calvard from there. Other routes include the Nord Highlands and Remiferia. Yona was talking about a speech in Heimdall or something. About Operation Jormungand, I guess? Yeah, the name comes from a mythical world-swallowing serpent. They're making Crossbell the main front of the war, but this serpent has more than one head. They'll invade Calvard via every route they can get. We Bracers are doing what we can to stop it. There might not be much we can do when we're up against a whole country, but we're at least trying to minimize the impact. Our dad and Chloe are looking at ways to counter Operation Jormungandr. In the meantime, we're acting independently and responding as the situation develops. But I'm worried by the fact that we don't know what the Society's plans are. Last I heard they were at odds with the Imperial government, but they've gone quiet. Well, after all the stuff's why I've decided to come along. I've got a promise to keep with Tita, after all, and that aside, I was worried about letting Estelle run loose on her own. We would have been fine, you probably just wanted a break from school. But I have to admit you took up some pretty useful intel. If Crossbell's getting involved, it's for the best you're with us. You might have been given the okay by the Guild to join this mission as a collaborator, but try not to cause too much mischief while you're here, okay? Yeah. It's really nice they get along so well. Her dad's the commander of Liberal's army, and he's also the former S-rank Bracer of the Divine Blade who led the cult purges. Yes, that whole family is remarkable in every way. You can see why Erebonia considers them a serious threat. The cult purge is how Tio was recovered, if I remember correctly. About weapon types and unbalancing. Link attacks occur when the enemy is unbalanced. Success rate is determined by the weapon type used to deal damage. Squishy monsters are unbalanced by Joshua's Slash, Hard Shell by Estelle's Thrust. Other types include Pierce, Ellie, versus flying enemies, and Strike, Lloyd, versus rock-type enemies. Each character deals different types of damage. I also did not look to see if Lloyd can convert his tonfas like Yuna can. I need to pay attention to that. Critical damage on unbalancing, a crit is a guaranteed unbalance. Let's see. Who has a heal spell? He does.
Whew, I needed that. Seems we've hit the perimeter. Right. Each of these sectors connects back to the central room.
From what our little hacker friend told us, there should be a shortcut around here.
Finish them quick! Let's do this!
Right! Yeah!
Right! All taken care of.
Probably shouldn't go out of my way to fight. Ah, here we go.
There!
Give him hell!
So that's the triple advantage. They start with reduced break gauges.
Break them! Raging
Which are
hammer!
gonna make worse here.
Let's do this!
I think you also get CP or something. I don't remember all the details.
Right! Huh. Take this! Hurricane! They're down!
Too slow!
Interesting, that was the one that got unbalanced.
Now!
So Lloyd's charge attack inflicts seal, which makes them unable to physically attack or use crafts.
Here I go! Take this! Ha! They're off guard!
There! Moving out!
What do I have for damage? Nothing. Closest one is this one, which isn't happening.
Let's do this! There!
So there we go, we're at full 7 break gauge.
Let's
Oh
go!
look, they're all up. It'd be a shame if someone broke them.
Take this! Hurricane!
So that guard break turn, instant breaks.
I've got this!
Return fire!
And then if you ever miss, if you're within range, they can shoot back at you.
It's my turn.
Order. Let's go with this
Swiftly!
one.
Shadow formation!
It's my turn. Fire!
It's my turn! Yeah! Ha! Now!
I've got you!
I'm
Moving
assuming
out.
this counts as a flying enemy because it's hovering. I don't remember which symbol is which.
An opening!
Gotcha!
Leave it to me. Fire!
And we got
Let's
a
go.
defense down on it somewhere along the line.
Yeah. Ready to go! Ha!
Yes!
That was actually a really bad delay. Luckily it didn't come back to bite us.
Thank goodness that went well.
Should be his Zephyr Quartz that has a chance to do a delay attack type thing. Door is locked.
Yeah! Ha!
Not the classiest way to get around, but it'll do.
Well, maybe we'll find something ritzier than an emergency access ladder next time.
Yes!
Is there a chest over here? I don't know if there's an achievement in the game for all the chests, but if there are, we need to get these. They could be missable.
Just give me the word.
New enemy type.
Watch yourselves. This will be tough.
About S-crafts. Special crafts deal immense damage but consume all SP in the process. You need 100 to use at minimum, but they get bonus effects at 200. You can use them instantly by pushing R1 and a directional button, which will cause your character to jump to the front of the list. So I don't think I'm gonna get a break until I
It ends here! Told? Rising Sun!
Don't give in!
Thanks. I've got this.
Break them! Raging Hammer!
Moving out! Let's do this!
Oh my god, Joshua.
It's
You
my
deserve
turn.
that. Sad part, she doesn't have a really good break move. I'm gonna use
Here
this
I
due to
go.
lack of alternative.
Take this! Ha! My turn now.
I'm assuming everyone has gladiator gear based on how they're getting their CP back
Too
on
slow.
turn.
Ha! Here's the kicker!
I've got this.
Don't miss this time.
Let's do this!
Let's go! They're open!
I've got you! Leave it to me.
Okay, she's the one I want to use the scope on. Even though the odds of us killing him here are non-existent. No, unless I use a Brave Order.
I've got this.
So, anything that's going to screw with the turn order is going to cost me everything I got.
There!
Gotcha! Right!
Thing is, I'm crazy enough to still do it. So it doesn't really matter which one.
Gleam! Calamity Spear!
Let's go! Yeah! Get him!
Too slow!
It's my turn. Yeah! Now's the time!
There!
Ready to go!
When the enemy is staggered like this, you can see everything is an unbalanced attack, and it's
Gotcha!
basically an opportunity to get free BP.
Let's go! Hey! Yeah!
Slim
They're
chance
open!
for Ellie to end it here.
I've got you!
Follow up?
It's over! Some great work out there, Ellie. We did it!
Thanks in no small part to you, Lloyd.
There you have it. Now doesn't everyone feel all warm and fuzzy? By the way, has conscription already started in Crossbell? Yes, no sooner than they officially announced the campaign than draft cards started going out. The Governor General's office already had a list of conscripts ready based on their latest census. The one they took for the Metropolis plan, right? They provide the government with information on material assets as well as population data and the number of men eligible to be drafted. Gotta admit, the Empire really benefits from such calculating statesmen, such as Rufus Alvarea, and the Blood and Iron Chancellor Gileath Osborne. Those are the exact same CGs from the previous game. They've appropriated Ouroboros' phantasmal blaze plan for their own purposes. Seemed like Rufus and Osborn were in opposite factions in the Imperial government, but I guess they're working together now. Yeah, Rufus was actually one of Osborn's handpicked aides. The primary one, in fact. They're called the Ironbloods. The Chancellor's got Ironbloods in the Intelligence Division and the Railway Military Police, too. Chloe even knows one of them, Lecter. Those are the different sprites for Lecter over the games. The first one is what he looks like in Sky, the second one is what he looks like in the Crossbell duo, and the third one is the Cold Steel series. Right, the guy who graduated from the Royal Academy. He's practically a living legend there. He's one of the school's most accomplished student council presidents, despite having an almost abysmal, having its most abysmal attendance record. He usually slept on the roof, if you remember. I remember him. He's that red-haired guy, right? That's him, alright. Major Lecter Arundel, also known as the Scarecrow. I saw him talking with Crown Princess Claudia at the trade conference. He and the other Ironbloods really had our number during the Operation Birdcage. Curious to know what part they played in what happened to Heimdall. It'd be a good idea to dig into that. It could give us more insight into what Osborn's planning. We owe it to Olivier to get to the bottom of this. And at this point, I kind of lost interest in fighting them.
Oh, is that an elevator?
Mm-hmm. It can take us all the way up.
Oops, wrong button.
Everyone,
they're
remain
actually letting
vigilant.
me fight this.
Break them! Raging Hammer! You're finished! Yeah!
An opening!
Gotcha!
It ends here! Tool! Rising Sun!
That was too slow.
It's
But
my
sadly,
turn.
I'm not in range, so I can't do anything off that.
Here I go! Take this! Ha! Now's the time!
There!
Since the big dude doesn't want to break,
What I got? Ha! Too slow! Popcorn! Wheel of Time!
I've got this! Let's do this! Tuh! There!
Gotcha!
I've got this! Let's do this! Tuh!
so we
An
overkilled
opening.
one.
Gotcha!
Not enough for the finisher.
It's my turn.
Let's
Break
get this
them!
going again.
Raging Hammer!
Leave it to me. Here I go! Take this! Ha! Now's the time!
There!
Not enough. You missed.
Not a chance!
Good night. Deadly reprisal unlocked.
Right! Ready to go!
I need something with impede, but I'm sealed. So I don't have anything that can cast in time. So the best thing I can do is just get out of the range.
I've got this! It's my turn! Now!
I've got you!
Need to remember to check his tonfas.
It's over! Some great work out there, Ellie.
As
We
much
did
as I
it!
hate to say it, I rarely used
I did it!
Yuna's.
I've done it! There's more where that came from.
There we go!
It's only natural.
Since I so rarely used Yuna's, I keep forgetting. Oh yeah, there was one other thing I wanted to ask you about, Lloyd. You met that Ashen Chevalier guy, right? What's he like in person? Him. Is he the guy who pilots that extra pointy gray robot? Yes, his name is Reen Schwarzer. I did some digging and it seems he was a student at Thor's military academy, currently employed as an instructor at its branch campus. He practices the 8 leaves 1 blade style of swordsmanship, and the machine he pilots is called the Divine Knight. I heard a few things about him from some friends of mine in Erebonia. I'm not really sure what to make of the guy. Not everyone paints him in a good light, you know? What do you mean? Well, the fact that he uses some sort of demonic power in battle for starters. And on top of that, there's the rumor that he's the son of the Blood and Iron Chancellor. Are you serious? That's the first I've heard of it. Well, the folks at the Bracer Guild HQ seem to be convinced it's the truth. But as far as I can tell, it seems like this Schwarzer guy has mostly been opposing the Chancellor. Either way, though, he's definitely involved with whatever's going on behind the scenes in Erebonia. That's why you've been asked with collecting information about him as part of this mission, to determine just how much power he wields and what part it might play in the current events. Well, I don't know him personally, but I don't think he's a bad person. I met one of his former classmates once, and she seemed to hold him in high regard. Elisa? I've caught a glimpse of him a couple times. He's Randy's coworker and Yuna's homeroom teacher, right? That's right, those two seem to like him. Based on Tita's letter, he sounds like a big softy who can't stop himself from helping people. In her words, he puts the needs of others before his and looks after his students. Though I agree that his strange powers in relation to the Chancellor are concerning. I've only run into him twice. Beyond that, I've heard about him in passing from Randy and Tio. The instance where they ran into him is at the end of Cold Steel 2, where you play as Lloyd and Risha. And Reen's the boss. I agree there are some details about him that are suspicious, but I think we can trust him. Same goes for his classmates and the students in Class 7. They're all doing their best to clear away the dark clouds hanging over the continent just like we are. You're right, Lloyd. That's encouraging to hear. If you ask me, you're a tad too quick to trust someone you barely know. It's fine, I'll trust Lloyd's judgment here, so let's believe that Mr. Schwarzer's on our side. It matches up with what Toval told us too. Besides, Class 7 was founded by Olivier, and he's a good judge of character. Also, he trained under the same master as my dad, so I'm not too worried. Kinda curious to meet him now. But this moment, our top priority is finding Tita and Agate. Yeah. It's okay, I get the feeling that all the stuff's connected. Like they're all puzzle pieces in the same jigsaw. I hope so. Your optimism really is contagious, Kia. It really is, and she usually ends up being right when it comes to things like this. It's not quite the same as when she had the Septarian's power, but she can still sense certain things. Yeah, it's kinda like, rather than seeing the future, I can see the connections between things. Even so, that's amazing. So you can visualize causality. That's still a pretty godlike power if you ask me. I might have a plan or two on how to put it to good use, if you don't mind helping me out. Of course, just give me the word. Let's keep moving. According to Yona, the main terminal is on the top floor of this area. If the data we're looking for is here, that's where it'll be. Let's head straight there. Don't let anything slow you down. Never do. I'm ready. I almost feel bad for all the golems in our path.
Yeah!
Dang it. Open the chest, Ellie. Zerum powder. So we're up against something nasty then. Spirit incense.
Fire!
We should count ourselves lucky that this place isn't fully up and running right now.
That's right. It would have taken us at least twice as long if it was.
Everyone's topped off, so let's just go forward. So what horror awaits us? Orcus Tower, TH Sector, Central Terminal. Thaumaturgical Sector.
Judging by the light show, I'd say this is it.
Yes, this is where all that data from Heimdall ended up.
Must have been installed recently. It wasn't here 2 years ago.
Are you ready, Ren?
But of course. All set up. I'll need your help for this next part, Kia. You got it. What should I do? According to Four Eyes, this terminal uses a system made with the same astral code that Ouroboros uses. It's a 5-dimensional spirit code. A lifetime wouldn't be enough to try all the combinations. But with your help, we should be able to skip ahead 81 steps or so.
Oh, I get it now. You want me to matricize the exterior of space-time, right?
Exactly. Let's get started.
Are these kids even speaking our language? The heck is a 5-dimensional code?
Astral code. Huh. It's the system Ouroboros uses for its communications.
Right. And it seems the Croix family applied it to their ritual.
I still don't understand why that data from Heimdall was sent here of all places.
It's simple, really. It's because I requested it of the Governor General and a certain source.
Oh. I couldn't even sense them coming.
Are you?
She's from the RMP.
I'm Claire Revelt, Railway Military Police. I recognize the two of you, Lloyd Bannings and Ellie McDowell. You must be Estelle Bright, meaning the one with you is Joshua Bright, correct?
Who? No, you must have us mixed up with some other people.
If it's all the same, I think we'll avoid confirming our identities for now.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. I'm actually quite impressed you were able to pinpoint this terminal's location. I suppose the Faceless taught you well.
What did you say?
Wait, I recognize you.
A key figure in Ouroboros' 13 Factories project, you led a team of gnomes in Erebonia. But then you betrayed the society to join forces with the Blood and Iron Chancellor, didn't you? Chief of the Black Workshop?
Precisely. I worked closely with the former Third Anguis of Ouroboros, the Faceless. I even had him test my automated miniature combat shells. He proved very useful in the Hamel project as well. Hard to believe that was 14 years ago.
What are you talking about?
Does that mean you helped the professor start the 100 Days War?
Seems like there's still a lot of buried secrets. I'm guessing the data here is the key to dragging the rest of the skeletons out of your closet.
Yes, actually. If you can break the code, then by all means do whatever you wish with the data. However, before you can do that, you'll need to face the 3 of us.
The 3 of you?
No way.
Why, hello there, everyone. Long time no see.
Huh?
That's Maria Bell, the Third Anguis, the replacement for Faceless.
Why? What are you doing here, Belle?
Oh, don't be like that. It's been a while since we've seen each other. 2 years or so. And it looks like you're up to your neck in trouble. Just like I knew you'd be.
Belle!
So you finally come back to Crossbell. But what are you doing with these two? Shouldn't you be fighting the Imperial government?
Oh? Did you not get the memo? Ouroboros is now allied with Mr. Blood and Iron, or... perhaps it would be more accurate to say Ouroboros surrendered to him.
Say what? Since when does the society just roll over like that?
If that's the case, then what happened in Heimdall?
Yes, it was a declaration of the alliance between Chancellor Osborne and Ouroboros. The beginning of the Great Twilight.
The Great Twilight?
That's one heck of a creepy name.
Oh, now I get it. So that's what that weird black wave was.
Oh, you could see it even though you lost your powers as a Septarian? My family's little pet project continues to impress. Kia's not just some project.
I don't know if I mentioned it, but she's a homunculus created in the past by the ancestors of the Claw family. She was the Septarian of Mirage.
It's okay, Ellie. It's true that I started out as a project. But that aside, there are some things I'm grateful to Belle for. It's thanks to her that I was able to meet you, Lloyd, and everyone else.
Ah, Kia.
I'm glad we met too, Kia. You really have grown up, and in such a short time. In any event, I'm surprised to see the Bright family here too. I'm particularly pleased to meet you, number 15, the Angel of Slaughter.
The pleasure's all mine. I've been wanting to meet the one who took that twisted professor's spot. I can tell at a glance. You're somehow even more rotten than he was.
Oh, dear me! Coming from you, I'll take that as a compliment.
Forget about her, Red.
Agreed. Right now, we need to focus on getting that data.
And if they're here to stop us, we won't hesitate to fight back.
Ren, Kia, don't worry. We'll take care of them.
Oh, is that so? We'll just see about that now, won't we?
What the?
A combat shell. Though it's different from the kind the professor used.
That black rabbit girl had one of those things too.
One might refer to this one as the origin of the other models you've seen. It's been quite some time since I last tested Zoa Balor in battle. I'm very curious to see how it performs against the Divine Blade's daughter, 2 former enforcers, and the SSS.
Rosenberg dolls!
You made the old man's dolls into your minions?
Oh, I just couldn't help myself being an alchemist and all. We may both play with dolls, but my tea parties are a little more deadly than yours.
Please, both of you. That's enough playing around. We're wasting time.
Huh? That emblem.
I am the Icy Maiden, Claire Revelt. On my authority as a member of the Iron Bloods, you're all under arrest for illegally accessing a restricted area.
Here they come! Be careful, everyone!
Activate combat links! We will overcome this, no matter what!
I trust you'll provide me with some valuable data.
Apprehending fugitives.
Do try and make this entertaining.
So we need to knock their HP down to a certain amount. They usually have it marked. So there's only 3 that we need to scan and everything. So I don't like how the expense on this and how briefly it lasts.
Let's do this!
There!
Fall to darkness!
Wow, that's a big spell for this early in the game. So just insta-death Lloyd.
Don't give in!
Thanks.
That's actually kind of cool.
Let's go!
So yeah, we need this for the heal.
Break them! Raging Hammer!
Right!
Okay, so we can actually see the bars. We need to knock the gnome quite a bit down.
Take this! Hurricane!
Ready to go! Let's do this!
We put him to sleep.
Ha!
Let's go!
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Now!
I've got you!
Satanic Claw! How's that?
It's my turn. Here I go! Take this!
Ha! Shatter!
If it deals too much damage, I just can't keep up with the output this early in the game, which...
Keep it up!
Thanks!
I'm gonna have to start calling sequel syndrome for these games.
Ready to go!
As is, I'm just gonna start slinging the scopes out.
Ha!
Icy Maid, member of the Iron Blood, she quickly formulates precise strategies with her enhanced cognition. The exact same description from her final fight in, Oops, wrong thing. What? There it is.
Yeah!
Cold Steel 3. Now, I don't know if this is the first time we're ever able to fight her. If you can, it'd be in Azure. Third Anguis of Ouroboros, alchemist of ancient lineage, childhood friends with Ellie, and familiar with the Triple S.
Let's go!
Chief of the Gnomes, in charge of the Black Workshop, betrayed Ouroboros and joined forces with Chancellor Osborne.
Moving out!
Yeah, it's too early for the next
Let's
one.
do this!
Zoa Balor, strike!
Awkward.
Not a chance!
By flowing mana.
Right!
Now it's time.
Break them! Raging Hammer! Let's go!
It's my turn. Here I go! Take this! Ha! They're off guard!
There! Won't let you! Not a chance!
Help me out now, would you? Alice, Shaw, Kanan, now, off you go!
I assume they're fishing for some sort of status effect.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Let's go!
Don't you love instant death stuff that completely ignores, you know, stats and all the other staples of RPGs?
Too slow! Ha! Here's the kicker!
Ready to go! Let's do this!
I don't know if I have to knock them all down or just one.
I will not falter again!
Ready? Phantom Ray! Rest in peace.
I'm impressed. However...
Not a chance! Zoa Balor, strike!
Let's see how this treats you!
Back off!
Leave it to me. Arcus activate! Yeah!
Thanks.
Thought that was a full heal.
Take this!
Right!
Let's see how this treats you!
The whole insta-cast with this game, kind of annoying.
Ready to go!
Leave it to me. Stay strong, everyone.
Thanks. Let's go!
That should get me out of
Twilight
range, at
lightning,
least.
burn through!
Let's go!
Moving out! Let's do this! Right!
There we go.
Now!
Just wondering, like,
I've
what
got you.
can destabilize her best?
Help me out now, would you? Alice, Shaw, Kanan, now, off you go!
I've got this!
I'm just glad there was another one of those random instant death things.
Break them! Raging Hammer!
I've got this! Let's do this!
Leave it to me. Fire! Now's the time!
There!
My turn now. Too slow. Ha! Here's
Impossible.
the kicker!
Right!
I actually should have ignored her. 'Cause she's gonna hop out right here.
Moving out!
Oh, she... Okay, so yeah, I guess it's a good thing I hit him.
Let's do this! An opening!
Gotcha!
I suppose I should have expected as much, Ellie.
What will you make of this? Behold the advent of your demise. Perish! Luciferian art!
Back off!
Leave it to me.
So, I don't know about anyone else, but that reminds me of Grandia 2. Was that actually called Valimar 2, now that I think about it?
Stay strong, everyone.
Thanks!
That is a pretty
Thanks.
strong ability on Ellie.
Moving
right there.
out! Right!
No, he could not. Nope. I was trying to do the Tonfa thing I was talking about earlier.
My turn now. Arcus activate!
Ready to go!
Ha!
Take this!
I see you!
You missed.
Keep it up!
Thanks. Let's go! Yeah. Moving out! Ha! An opening!
Gotcha! It's my turn.
So this only costs 15 to use.
Here I go! Take this! Ha!
My turn now.
Yeah, I can afford this.
Here's the kicker!
Twilight lightning! Burn through!
Keep it up!
Thanks.
Back off!
Moving out!
So, yeah, this is the end.
Let's do this! It's my turn! It ends here! Tool? Rising Sun!
Better than I could have asked for.
Kinda wonder if you could actually finish them or not.
Okay! The last matrix is finished!
Nice. I've disabled the data protection.
Access granted. Beginning download of classified data.
Oh my.
I am certainly impressed.
After all we went through, that better not be just a bunch of junk data.
I doubt it. I don't think they had the time to set us up under these circumstances.
But the way they're acting, it's like they don't really care if we get this info.
But why? Why go to such lengths to cover things up and then let us learn the truth? The truth about what happened in Heimdall, both on the surface and behind the scenes.
Simple. Because we already achieved our goals there 2 weeks ago. It doesn't make the slightest difference if you learn the details. There's no way to change the outcome.
Download complete.
We got it!
We've secured an escape route. Let's move!
Ren! Kia! Grab your stuff and start running!
Gotcha! Yeah. I'm coming!
It was good to see you again, Belle. However, you're the absolute worst.
Why, thank you! I wholeheartedly agree. Love you, Ellie. We'll see each other again soon.
Ah, that was quite an entertaining encounter. It's not every day you meet so many interesting people. Though it seemed like there was a touch of drama near the end.
I suppose so. It's a bit of a long story. But what's between me and the SSS is none of your concern. Don't worry, it won't stop me from helping with the Great Twilight and the rivalries. Though I'm none too pleased about having to work alongside someone who stole hundreds of years of technology from my family.
I take it you're talking about the homunculus technology? Well, you don't have any grounds to complain there. After all, where did the technology for your cradle come from? On top of that, your use of septium veins for the Wisdom Project seems suspiciously familiar.
Oh, touché!
Perhaps we make a good team after all.
Pardon me. Lecter? Yes, everything is proceeding as planned. Please keep a close eye on the Bracer HQ and the SSS officers' movements.
The Icy Maiden, hmm? She certainly piqued my interest. Despite her title, it's clear she can only just barely hold her feelings in. She's walking a thin tightrope.
Well, many events have transpired in such a short time. Events both fateful and final that cannot be undone.
Right. You take care too. I haven't checked my private orb mails in a while. This one is from 2 weeks ago.
Sup, Claire? I'm probably about to get crazy busy with work soon, so I figured I should send you this now. It's that picture we took together in Heimdall. I probably should have sent it sooner, but, well, I forgot.
It's from when Reen and Milliam helped me with that undercover operation. Afterward, we went to go get ice cream together and... No.
Adios. This is what really happened in Heimdall?
I can't believe this. They sacrificed a girl to make some sword? And then that Schwarzer guy killed a holy beast with it.
And as a result, the Great Twilight began, and the curse of the Ends spread throughout the Empire.
The third survivor of Hamel? So he was alive after all. How could we not have noticed? We left him behind.
Looking at all this, it's clear this war won't just be between Erebonia and Calvard. Every country on the entire continent will be pulled in and devoured.
A lot of crazy stuff happened in Heimdall, but I still believe Tio and Randy are okay. The same for your friends, Tita and Agate, and all of those Class 7 guys too.
Thank you, Kia.
Yeah, I know they're just fine.
You took another peek at causality, didn't you?
I don't know how reliable that is, but it makes me feel a little better.
All right, everyone. Now that we have this, we've got a long road ahead of us. Let's get started.
The way things are now, war will be in full swing within 2 months at the latest. If the details about this curse are true, anyway.
Yes, I thought it would take at least half a year after conscription started. But if supernatural forces are at work, it may happen much more swiftly.
We're gonna go report this info to Guild HQ and the Burrow's royal family. How about you guys?
We'll share the intel with Calvard and Remiferia. Fortunately, some of our allies happen to be there right now.
You mean the Divine Blade of Wind and Yin? We've got our own allies to get in touch with. It's going to be a pain tracking them down.
Maybe, but we're gonna find them no matter what.
So about the nicknames, Divine Blade of Wind is Arios and Yin as Risha.
If each of us helps the others out, if we're all a guiding light for each other, we'll be dozens, no, hundreds of times stronger.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
Be each other's guiding light, huh? I like the sound of that.
Sounds pretty sappy to me. But I guess I get the idea.
That's the right idea for sure, Kia. And I'm proud of you, Ren. If you get it, then that means you've really matured.
Ugh, cut it out, Estelle. I'm not a kid anymore.
You'll always be our little sister.
Aw, how sweet.
We can definitely do this. We have to protect what matters to each of us. There's no way we're letting this world come to an end.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now, it's hard to say what Class 7's next move's going to be. But we'll do whatever we can to be a guiding light for them too.
So I have to call out that opening. Celine got a line, but not the stupid hawk. I think his name's Zio or something. Man, that bird got so robbed. But yeah, that I believe is the prologue. Next time we'll be kicking off the first chapter, but hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing some old familiar faces. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.